tonight the Red Wings take on conference foe Green Bay Southwest. Alongside the coach, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. We have Wade Heinen and the South High Pep Band in the background. Chris, what do you see for tonight's ball game? Southwest is pretty tough, by the way.
Yeah, they're really good. They've got 11 wins on the season. They're in third place. I kind of call them the surprise team of the league. You know, they're 9-3 in league, and you know the only team they've stumbled to is the upper portion of the league. And you know, coming in here, you know, at the beginning of the year, Southwest is not one of the teams that I would have picked at the top. But I've watched them warm up, and I was trying to figure out, looking at their stats, and why are these guys good? Are they really tall or anything like that? But they look like they got a whole bunch of good athletes, that's for sure.
JV team look pretty good. I suspect the varsity is going to be even better. They have three guys that score in double figures. It's Cole Boucher, averaging 18.2 points per game. He's pretty much of a stud.
Yeah, they got two kids that are 6'3". He's one of them. Boucher is averaging 7 rebounds almost a game too, and 18 points. And then Will Potajcik is the other kid too. That's pretty big, 6'3". They're not extremely tall though, which maybe that'll help South out a little bit.
Now for South, Josh Govek is averaging a little over 16 points a game. He's a good player, but I think for South to be successful, they got to get some scoring other than their top three guys, Govek, Ladwig, and Case.
Well, I think I mentioned it the last time we saw South just a couple weeks ago too. You know, somebody I'd always like to count on is Jones, and the other day they had probably the biggest upset in the entire state, knocking off Pulaski last week. You know, I noticed that Antoine Jones had 11 points. I think if he can help get maybe double figures too, he might be that fourth wheel to make that truck run a little bit for the Red Wings.
We always mention Trevor Ladwig because his rebounding is so important. His rebounding has dropped off a little bit from earlier in the year. They need him to step up tonight, I think, to be successful.
Yeah, him and Case both. I think both those kids are kind of interchangeable. They both need to contribute or help Josh out in scoring or rebounding or assists or defense or whatever they can. I mean, I'm curious to see how they do on rebounding, because you're not going to want to allow second shots for a good second place team. Another thing I was thinking about today was obviously got to keep the score down a little bit. They won the other day 51-50. A lot of games that they've been in. The last time they played Southwest, they gave up 94. So the Red Wings don't want to do that tonight.
I was thinking the same thing you were, Chris, is that they could keep the game in the 40s and 50s. 60s, they might have a chance, but if the other team is scoring 70, it's going to be pretty tough for them to keep up.
Yeah, and they just struggled, South has scoring. You know, we talked about all year, they're droughts. They just go through periods of time, kind of like the Wisconsin Badgers, they just can't score. I mean, they're only shooting about 38, 39%. Then you look at Southwest, they come out averaging about 50% shooting. So, you know, you got to get that thing going a little bit. We're coming into February now, and it's time to get a little bit of hot shooting.
The other thing I think South has to do is they have to play defense without fouling. When you look at the top guys for Southwest, they're all shooting better than 70% on their free throws. And, you know, plus you get your guys in foul trouble, and, you know, one thing leads to another.
Yeah, and South, that's one thing, you know, Coach Risto was playing some guys earlier now and still trying to find guys, but obviously when your team's not having a great year, obviously maybe the depth isn't there either, and so some guys off the bench have got to step up and help a little bit. But you're right, I think Southwest's going to be very aggressive, very, you know, going to the basket, as we mentioned, very athletic, and I think one of the keys, like you mentioned, would be staying out of foul trouble.
Obviously winning that last game against Pulaski is going to help them tonight. Hopefully it'll lead to a victory.
Hey, they've won 2 of their last 3. Their only loss is the Bayport. They should have had to win the game before that. So, you know, except for the Bayport game, which obviously is a tough one for them, you know, they played very good basketball since we've seen them against North just a couple weeks ago. So, you know, I think Southwest, when they, you know, saw the schedule, oh, yeah, this is one we're just going to put right in the win column. But the way South is playing, Coach Risto's got them going, you never know.
All right, with that, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's Parents' Night game.
WSC race. Love is love.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, babe.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sheboygan South High School. Tonight's varsity match features the visiting Green Bay Southwest Trojans against your South High Red Wings. One of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifelong values. The Fox River call it a 10. Please remember to those defending our freedom. We ask that you stand and if you're able. Remove your hats and headwear. Place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem by the Sheboygan South Pep Band. Thank you. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Green Bay Southwest Trojans, sophomore number 3, Ty Melchert. Senior number 5, Camden Thomas. Junior number 12, Lucas Stieber. Senior number 22, Cole Boucher. And junior number 33, Will Pedleski. Head coach John Polkowski. And now, your starting lineups from your South High Red Wings. Sophomore number 3, Josh Govak. Senior number 15, Trevor Langwig. Junior number 20, Nick Larson. Senior number 23, Jacob Case. And junior number 33, Tony Flowers. The head coach for the Red Wings, Jeff Bristow. Assistant Jeff Nicholas. Our managers, Emily Tooney and Morgan Stanfeld. The officials for tonight's game, Charles Boydorn Jr., Dan Miller, and David Field. Our official scorer, Michelle Walters. These individuals are
We know Dan
registered
Miller.
by Wisconsin
He's a good baseball player back in the day, Chris.
and assigned by the
Yep.
Fox River Classic Conference. Their experience and integrity qualified them to root.
Chuck Bladorn too, had him
Yep.
many years from Fond du Lac.
Dave Stecker, our game supervisor, Chris Korf.
Southwest controlling the tap. Little breakdown on the defense.
Oh.
Getting open inside was Podleski for an easy 2.
mentioned, Southwest 49% from the floor. That probably got him closer to 50.
Govek with a jump shot from 14, nails it.
It's nice to see him shoot that one instead of always coming out with that first with that three-pointer.
Right, yeah.
Something nice and comfortable. Probably the forgotten shot now, the medium range jump shot.
I made my living on that shot Friday after school.
Oh boy.
Stieber on the basket.
2 shots in the paint too, Marty.
Feet inside, nice touch by Ladwig. Both teams playing a man-to-man defense.
Wow.
Quick shot by Stieber again in the lane. He's got 2 more.
And a double teaming Govek on the inbounds, make sure he doesn't bring the ball up.
Govek looking for an opening, but pretty tight defense played by the Southwest boys.
Good motion offense here by South. Spreading the floor.
Govek way outside the line, nails a 3.
Onto his zone, Marty.
Yeah, switched up.
Try to keep the Southwest big fellas out of the paint.
Deep 3 is no good by Melchert. Southwest trailing 7-6.
First miss of the night. Took him 2.5 minutes.
Quick feed inside is tipped.
Very dangerous pass, trying to feed Govek underneath, Marty. I'd rather see a guy about 6'2" underneath getting that one instead of the little shorter Govek.
Flowers had it, gave it up. Govek for 2 more.
4 trips down, 4 baskets.
He's got 7 of the 9 points.
One thing that South does, though, is they seem to get a little bit too high on their zone. You got to stay more in the paint. Good job of denying to Boucher.
Ooh, that one went right out of bounds. Boucher throwing that one away.
You can tell there's a little nervousness by the coaching staff of Southwest after that big upset win by South against Pulaski on Friday night.
Govek trying to get it inside, but not quite tall enough for Pitleski. But he misses a drive. Flowers got it. Nice pass from Govek.
Once again, can't get too high on your press, which means you can't stay in the lane. See, you don't want anybody down that deep. You don't mind if they shoot 3s.
Thomas's shot is no good. Rebound by Pitleski is up and in.
Yeah, again, just too high. If you're going to play zone, you want them to shoot the 3 and get the rebound.
South continuing to run their motion offense.
It's hard to think to sometimes, Marty, when you think of Josh Govek, just a sophomore.
Right, yeah, he doesn't play like a sophomore, that's
No.
for sure.
Nice pass.
Case inside, he makes the basket and he's fouled. Off a nice pass from Josh Govek.
I have Case at 53% from the free throw line.
Oops.
Hopefully he can do a little better right here.
I was just going to say he'll do better this time.
He does. The old-fashioned three-pointer.
South building on that 3-point lead. Now it's up to 6.
Let him out there. Let him out there. That's good, D. Got to get the rebound, boys.
Oh. Ball on the floor. Boucher missed the inside shot, but he kept it alive, and Southwest got the offensive rebound.
That's a couple times now, Marty, they've gotten that.
Govek picks up his first foul.
Good act. That was a good acting job. Sorry,
that's all right.
the Academy Awards don't come out until
March
4th. That was quite a doozy of an acting job. Govek can handle the ball. Getting a lot of pressure from Melchek.
Southwest continuing in the man-to-man defense, but South has been up to the task so far.
Nice.
Case with a spin move, had it blocked inside, but coming away with it was South's Austin Bolt.
He's always getting offensive rebounds. Every time we're here, Marty, or see him, he seems to get offensive rebounds.
Mr. Hustle.
Yep.
Govek open for a second, lets it fly, but couldn't get it to go.
Force that one, Marty. Force that one just a bit.
Archiondo in the ball game. Tony Flowers back in for Larson and Case out. Scoop shot is up and in. Carson Landry made that one. Tony Flowers with a good feed inside, but not being able to get the basket in was Ladwig. Driving through the lane was Podleski, and he got fouled on the way.
Fouls number 34, Max Marciano to the line, shooting to number 33, Will Podleski.
I'm gonna say Podleski was in the act of shooting, Chris.
73% from the free throw line this season.
He was one of those guys I was mentioning in the open. Podleski 73%, Boucher 71%, Lucas Stieber 72%.
He's also got 23 blocks and 23 steals. Pretty good stats for that young man.
Yes, sir. Well-rounded. He might even be a good student. Pardon me, Bynum playing tough defense, but Govek with a 3-ball.
And I think he was fouled.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Too deep.
Boucher, pardon me, Podleski takes the ball off the rebound, Chris, and he keeps bringing it down by his waist.
Yeah, but he keeps rebounding.
Yeah.
Very athletic. Ian Boucher, definitely a handful under the basket.
Yeah, that last basket by Govek was only a 2-pointer.
Yep.
Shot no good by Bynum.
That wasn't a good shot either.
Release didn't look smooth, that's for sure. Ladwig looking for the drive, had to kick it back out.
Well, when Govek's not on the floor, who's going to score? That is the question. Just take care of the ball.
Case on a runner. It's fouled on the way.
Hey, I have South with 0 turnovers, Marty. We're almost halfway through the half.
That's really good. I was looking at the 3 shooting for Southwestern, not real proficient at it, but Podleski, the big guy, leads them with 19 threes.
Yep.
Govek has 21, leads South.
If I was him, though, tonight, I wouldn't leave the paint against South.
Ladwig's shot is off, no good. Podleski with the rebound.
Don't leave your feet. Don't leave
Good
your
feed
feet.
that time by Melcher to Podleski for an easy 2.
Don't leave your feet on defense.
A 30-second timeout by South. That's good coaching, Chris.
Well, you just get your hand up in your face and you don't leave your feet, because otherwise you allow that, guy to drive right past you. Then you're in trouble. Now all of a sudden you have to either can't do anything when you're off your feet.
One of the things you've been saying is don't get too spread out in your zone by moving up too high.
Yeah.
The reason for that is?
Keep them out of the paint. Keep them out of that red area. The point of the zone is you want the teams to take outside shots. So let them take the outside shot. We'd rather see them shoot a 18, 19, 20 footer instead of a 3 or 4. And right now Southwest is controlling the paint.
South got a little bit of a break early on, the first minute or so, when Melcher and Podleski missed some easy shots underneath, but can't expect that to keep up.
Nope.
Jones back in, Case with a 3 ball. Glances off, but Ladwig with the offensive rebound. He's been good at that all year. He's got a lot of offensive rebounds.
You just can't force it.
Coming away with it was Landry. And that ball goes off a Southwest hand. Govek comes up with it. He takes it in and he scores and he's fouled.
All started off the turnover by Southwest.
A good replay of it. Govek finishes off the play with the free throw, makes it 19-14.
Like they're gonna go back to man here, Marty. Nope, 1-3-1. And this is where I get a little concerned. See how Southwest attacks here.
Again, getting the ball inside. That time it was Landry on the drive.
Yeah, they're very athletic, Marty.
A whistle. Paul's on 24, and he's bumping right into Govek. He's not giving an inch. And
no, they are all over him. no question about it.
And the referee is talking to Bynum right now, telling him to cool it.
I'll tell you, he's right in there on Govek, and Govek's going to attack.
Shot is blocked, but coming away with it was Flowers, and he puts it up and in.
How about that?
South continuing to hold the lead. Bynum's three is no good. Ladwig with the rebound.
Well, Bynum wanted a counter there. I'm sure he's coming out of the game now. It's all over him. Govek tried to take it to him, but he missed.
South comes away with it.
Oh, there's got to be a foul.
Case no good. He went right into the Southwest player with no call. And then Jones gets called for the travel. And Southwest now calling a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
Gotta like the aggressive attacking by South, going right at the Southwest players, Marty.
Definitely gotta like that. I do think, however, sometimes Josh gets a little too wound up and gets it in there, and you know, you're just not going to get some of those shots over those guys that are, you know, 7-8 inches taller than you.
Yep.
But great effort, and they do have a turnover now, right? But
Yep.
the turnover numbers are way down from the last time we were here. One turnover. And,
actually, I have
12
Southwest
minutes.
for just 2, so it's a very
Even
clean
that way.
game both ways. But that would have been just huge if South could have came away with a basket there and get the lead up to 7 or so.
The ball at the high post. Podleski is not able to do much with it. Three ball is up and in by Thomas. That hurts.
It's a nice weapon, the three-point shot.
Yeah.
You're down by 5. It looks just like that. You're only down by 2.
Ladwig got it inside, but then kicked it right out the case.
Oh.
A steal made by Boucher. His layup is no good, but Podleski does get the putback to tie up the score. Five-point run by the Trojans.
Jones with a couple of the turnovers. He's got to be a little bit better with the ball. Didn't mean to jinx you by saying you need to be the spark.
Jones' shot in the lane is blocked by Podleski. Thomas had the shot but didn't take it. Inside feed to Boucher. His shot is good and he's fouled.
Very unselfish by Southwest, waiting for the nice opportunity to get it down low to their leading scorer, Boucher.
Ladwig picks up the personal. That was Boucher's first points of the game, Chris. He's their high scorer, averaging a little over 18 points per game. There you get a good shot of Cole.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a run here, Marty.
Yeah, it's 8 points.
14 fouls on each.
Rolling down, 5 minutes left in the first half. We get another whistle inside. That one's going to go on Thomas. Again, riding Govek.
Camden Thomas, first personal 15. In for South, number 1, Austin Bolt.
Southwest has 5 team fouls, South only 4. Another way in which the game has been pretty clean. Bolt back in the game.
They need a basket, Marty.
Bolt was at the right place at the right time. That ball was not meant for him. Govek's shot is no good. Pedleski with the defensive rebound. Deep three is no good. Boucher with the rebound. Putback is good.
Big run, Marty.
Yes, it is. 10 points now.
Got to stop the run.
Larson back in the game also for the Red Wings. We mentioned it in the opening, Chris. They got to find other people to score points other than Josh Govek. Case's three ball is no good. And they're going to get Govek on the foul.
That'll be his second. And a little frustration there. South needs to stop and a score. Here goes that slump, that drought, that thing we've talked about for South all year. Right now they're in the midst of one.
Lucas Stieber back in the ball game.
Let him out there.
Pedleski was double teamed underneath, couldn't do anything with it.
Let him out there.
Stieber with a 12-footer is good. And South with a timeout. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12-point run, Chris. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here again.
We just see this too often, Marty.
Yeah.
This season.
You know, you look at their stats, and you got Ladwig and Case each averaging over 10 points a game, but they just, I don't know, they're just not getting that rounded out scoring. I mean, it's always seems to be Josh Govek, and anything else that's scored is off of a rebound or you know, something kind of goofy. It's not like you run the offense through either of those guys to get points.
Very good point. And, got to get some help. You mentioned in the opening, and we're waiting. Got to get a score. Got to get some stops. Get this back to where things are comfortable. Ooh, there's a lot of fouls there.
Yeah.
Oh.
First personal, 6 team foul. In for South, 34, Max Marciano.
Boy, there's an opening if you could take it through the middle. Chris, you see that when Bolt had it?
Yeah, he doesn't really look to do that, though, Marty. That's
exactly.
the unfortunate
That's not part of his game. You're right.
scenario.
Bolt loads up a 3-ball and can't get it. Landry's layup is no good, and then over the back is Pedleski.
Bonus time for South.
Hey, chance to break the string, Chris. If Jones, Anton can make one here.
Checking back in for Southwest number 12, Lucas Stieber.
Lucas Stieber back in. Taking a rest is Camden Thomas. Couldn't get that second one to go, but at least the string is broken. We've got some points, 8 point.
Well, we got to get some stops, Marty, because they're scoring almost every time they come down. There it is.
Yeah, good call. Austin Bolt not able to get control in time. Ladwig and Flowers coming in for the Red Wings. Marchiondo and Bolt coming out.
Good hustle. Bolt gives them everything.
I was gonna say, he's a spark when he comes in. That was just an unfortunate turnover. I mean, there's, you know, just one of those things. Looked like Boucher got away with the walk.
I just... why?
Jones was on the line when he tried to tip it back in. Thought he got away with the foul too. He gave Melcher a pretty good push to get after the ball. Podleski got another three.
Well, that's why he's got now 20 threes.
Right. It's still a second three of the half for the Trojans. South has one. That one by Govek.
15-1 run, Marty.
Yeah, it's tough. Jones's shot hung on the rim and wouldn't go down, but the Red Wings come away with the offensive board. Boucher knocked it out of bounds. South will keep it.
Well, South hit their first 4 shots, Marty. We've only hit 5 since.
Govek with a little push to get some space, and he nails the two-pointer.
Trying to keep him in. Just over the rim.
He's got 14 points. Feet inside. And we're gonna get a travel. Boucher was down on a knee when he tried to pick the ball up, and then got up, and that constitutes a travel.
I was gonna say, or 3 seconds, either way. Something was not right there.
Yeah, South has the ball. That's a good thing with a minute left. Down by 7. And Melchert's going to pick up the foul, reaching in.
Fouls on number 3, Ty Melcher. Second personal, 8th team foul. To the line, number 23, Jacob Case.
Jacob Case with a chance to get South a little closer. Govek coming out.
Oh, he's got 2 fouls, Marty.
Yep, that's a good substitution, I think.
And you're going to be on defense. You know, if they get a chance on offense with a dead ball, I think they'll bring them back in. But right now, that was a good call by Coach Risto.
South is 4 out of 5 free throws this half. Make it 5 out of 6.
And they're within 5. And Southwest gonna be content to run it out. Now, I think this is a good thing for South. If they get a stop. Get back behind the circle, boys. Take your wings and these guys behind. I mean, whichever way he goes, you gotta double that side.
There's 22 seconds left, not 37. Running down now, 15 seconds left in the half. 10. Deep 3 by Melchert is no good. South will get it back with 5.2 seconds left.
That was not a good
possession.
Yeah, aren't you 3rd in the conference? Go after him. What are you holding the ball for? You're playing like you're playing against. And here's Govek back in. 3.
A little too much. We're at halftime with Southwest on top, 31-26, and a very entertaining first half of basketball.
Hey.
Raymond, look at mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
And Brian. Next, Alex Pulitzer, parents Jody and Shane. Next, Mason Kohler, parents Dale and Karen. Dylan Tim, parents Jeff and Cindy. Next, Cullen Mangan, parents Keith and Mary. Nolan Bloom Willis, parents Carl and Marcella. Porter Yang, parents Phil and Miko. Jonah Beckham, parents Lisa and Carl. Sam Spangle, parents Dawn and Jeff. Brady Brahmi, parents Rhonda and Mark. Hayden Kister, parents Tammy and Jim. Dimitri Metropolis, parents Mike and Mandy. Devin Wisecup, parent Bethany. Garrett Todd, parents Deanna and Robert. And the following players being escorted by Coach Stu: Her Zhang, Andrew Vang, Jake Pitch, and Jeremiah Brown. Let's have a nice hand once again for the parents, for our South High players. Give your parents a big hug. Thank you for everything you do for Sheboygan South. Thank you very much.
Mom. Dear.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Go to getschool.com.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt. And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
Here in the garage.
Closet. Shuttle box. Under the bed.
Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late...
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Back at South High School, where the Trojans of Southwest lead at 31-26. Very entertaining half. Some first half scoring Leading all scorers was Will Podleski. He had 15 points. Chipping in with 5 was the Trojan leading scorer was Cole Boucher. And then Stieber and Landry each had 4. For South, Josh Govek, their leading scorer, was leading the team in scoring in this first half of action with 14. Jacob Case added 5, Tony Flowers 4. Chris, what do you have for some of the rebounding and turnover type things?
Well, let's just start with South. South was 9 of 23 from the floor, Marty, which is just 39%. But you mentioned that, you know, Josh Govek needs some help, and you know, he's 6 of 11 from the floor. The rest of the team is 3 of 12. So a very good point, Marty, that you made in the first half. We need some contributions from him. Southwest right about at their average, 50% shooting, 13 of 26. Very clean basketball game unofficially. They have South with just 3 turnovers and Southwest with 4.
One of the things that I mentioned in the opening was South doesn't want to get in foul trouble. They haven't done that. They only limited Southwest to 3 free throws. They did make all 3. South was 5 for 6 in that department. Southwest had 2 3-pointers. South had 1. And that's our first half stats report.
Can we sound like a bunch of announcers right now and say the first 4 minutes of the second half is the most important of the game? Because I believe that's true right here for South.
South held the lead for a large chunk of the first half time-wise. It was a late 15-1 run by Southwest that propelled them in the lead, and then they were able to hold that for the rest of the half.
Let's see if at about the 12-minute mark, if the game is still fairly close. If so, South can hang in there. Not a good start, though.
Another block. That block was by Lucas Stieber, and but then Southwest had a turnover. They had a great opportunity to get a fast break basket, but turned the ball over. So we'll give that a break for South. Govek off the glass, just the way you draw it up.
That's right. His second 3 of the game, now 2 of 4. He didn't shoot one till late in the, oh boy.
Yeah, a little high-low action. Podleski with the basket off a nice pass from Boucher.
And again, they're going right into the paint.
Govek again, just missed the glass.
That's gotta be a walk.
That was Boucher had the ball and fell down. Looked like Jacob Case actually felt sorry for him, but he didn't help him up either. No. Larson driving the lane, couldn't get the shot to go in. Podleski has it.
He's got 7 rebounds now. Let him out there. Gosh, poor defense again. I hate when they overdo that.
Melchert had a 3 attempt, but he passed it up.
I like that a little better. I don't mind if you walk out there, but don't worry, you're going to be out of position.
Good feed inside to Stieber from Podleski, and Boucher's got 2.
Yeah, there you go. That's because you got too high and let the big guys in the post take care of things.
Flowers wanted it inside, but they didn't give it to him.
Lot of body, lot of body, lot of body.
That was a good deal of dribbling that time by Govek to create the contact, and now they're going at it again. Picking up the foul was Melchert. That's not right.
No, it should have been on Thomas. You know, there was a lot of bumping there, Marty.
Yeah, and I credit part of that with to Govek, the way he handled the ball. There's a push off there by Josh. They're just getting to know each other, Chris.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
It's just like kind of being in the hall between classes.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow night? Govek had a shot in the lane, couldn't get it to go.
Let the game come to you, Josh.
South continuing in the zone defense, changing up to a 2-3 it looks like now.
Yep, got to get in front of their Flowers.
Thomas drives baseline, puts it up and in. That was a good move. And we get a timeout by South. It's going to be a full timeout, Scott, so we can take a short break.
Timeout, Sheboygan South. Full timeout.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection.
Back at South High School, South calling the timeout. Chris, you mentioned about the first 4 minutes of the half. We got 3:10 in. It's been a 6-point run now for Southwest, and they lead the second half scoring 6-3. And South just needs to get a little more going, that's all.
Once again, help. Help. Someone other than number 3, help. Now, I will say this, that front line of Southwest really takes away Ladwig and Case.
You're right.
Somewhat, so that's partially the issue. Those guys are tall and long compared to South.
Ladwig got it inside and scores. Nice pass from Josh Govek. Out of the timeout, they got it inside. Chris and scored. I'm sure that was called by Coach Risto.
I liked it. Let him out there. That's good defense.
Jacob, a little too aggressive on that. Pitleski shot is no good. Thomas with the board. Melchert, no good. Boucher, pardon me, Stieber with a two-hand tip got it up and in.
Too many chances.
Yep, you're exactly right. Case looked like he had an opening, but passed it up, and the ball is stolen. Thomas off a great pass for an easy 2.
Oh boy.
I think it was Stieber throwing that pass. South down 10 now. Good defense that time by Thomas. Ladwig with a 3 ball, couldn't get it. Stieber with the hustle on the rebound. Thomas open. No good. Podleski with the rebound. Putback is no good, but he's fouled by Trevor Ladwig. You mentioned he had pretty many rebounds in that first half. He's continuing to be a force off the boards this half.
Yeah, I got him for 8 rebounds, Marty. I believe coming in, I had him at 8 rebounds, so he's right at his average. Still got A lot of time left.
Austin Bolt comes in for South. In for Southwest is Yasha and Landry.
I don't think Yasha got in the game in the first half, Marty, did he?
This is his first appearance. Josh Yasha. Southwest continues to be perfect from the line.
And again, just 10 points for South over probably 12, 13 minutes of play.
Oh, wow. Gonna get Bolt for a travel. I thought he got tripped incidentally, nothing intentional. Marciando in, Ladwig getting a well-deserved rest.
You know, they had that 21-16 lead about, what, the 5-minute mark?
I would say, yeah.
6-minute mark, so 12 minutes, 10 points. It's a good pass. Better
Skip
pass.
passing inside to Boucher.
You notice all their shots are pretty much point-blank range. They don't do a lot of damage from the perimeter.
Ball is tipped away. Antoine Jones comes in for Larson. Govek off the dribble, no good. It's pretty ticky-tack, but Bolt's gonna pick up the foul. It's a third team foul on the Red Wings. South is down 14, and it's not looking good, Chris. A lot of empty trips.
Just can't get any scoring, Marty, again.
Jones with the rebound. Antoine Jones with a three.
There it is, through the net.
Borrowing a Chris Wright phrase, another country heard from.
Well, they're gonna need.
Trouble is, there's only been 2 countries so far.
Oh, yeah, we need some countries to step up here. Just 3 baskets in the second half. Just under 11 minutes again for South. You know, you hit a 3 and you're still down 11. That's the problem.
Yasha with the travel. Marciando working real hard in the post to keep Pidleski from getting the ball, and it did pay dividends. They weren't able to get it inside. Good job, Max.
Gotta have another trip here, get it under double digits. Gotta have a good trip.
Jones looking inside, nobody's open. Bolt being covered up. Govek jump shot from 14 is no good. Offensive rebound is no good either by Ladwig. Tipped out of bounds by Southwest.
Josh has hit just 2 of his last 9 shots, Marty. Trying to force it a little bit.
Yeah, the whole squad is having trouble making baskets this half. A good defense by Southwest. Boucher going hard to the basket, gets fouled.
And they're starting to get to the free throw line, which you mentioned in the opening too, Marty.
Yeah, it's going to make it really hard to come back. That free throw puts Boucher in double-digit point scoring with 10.
Josh Govek, hands on the hips, a little tired, needs a blow.
Yep, he's playing hard.
But once again, here we go. Who's going to shoot? Got to get Case back in there, and they will.
Larson has it on top, being guarded by Landry. Jones feeling it right on line, but wouldn't go in, hit the back of the rim. Time to get it inside to Boucher, but he has it taken away by Flowers. And his shot is blocked.
You know, he did the right thing too, drew some contact, couldn't get a call.
Ian Way on that block. Ian in for his first action tonight. Jacob Case checking back in. He should provide a little bit of offense.
Yep.
Well, Govek's on the bench.
This team lost to Bayport by just 3, Marty. Got beat pretty good by Pulaski by 18, and they lost, I don't know how, to Ashwaubenon. Of course, Ashwaubenon's not the same team.
They're going to get the Ladwig a travel.
Yeah, they lost that Phillips kid. So.
Hey, that's why they play the games, though.
Yep.
You never know.
They also went and played Stevens Point, lost that game. But they beat West De Pere, which is a pretty good basketball team.
I could see what could happen against the better teams is their size could hurt them. Flowers' shot is no good. Ladwig with a tap, no good. Govek's 3-ball, no good. Landry with the rebound, down deep to Melchert. Another timeout, full timeout by South. We have 8:23 left. Trojans are up by 15.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
There you see Coach Risto talking to the troops. He's got his team playing better, Chris. You know, that's one thing. But when you don't have, you know, a whole slew of good players and scorers, there's just so much you can do.
Yeah, South shooting just 20% here in the second half. They've only made 1 2-pointer. They got a couple threes, but they've had as many baskets as Southwest had in the whole first half, and they were only down, what, 3 or 4 at half?
When I look at my score sheet, they opened the second half with a 3, and then Southwest ran off 6, and they scored a 2. Southwest ran off 8, then they scored a 3 again. South did. Now Southwest is on a 4-point run, so it's a series of runs by Southwest, and not enough of an answer, as we've been saying all half, by South. Jones' shot in the lane is in and out. And Ladwig lost it out of bounds, but they're saying it was hit by a Southwest player, so the ball will stay on this end. Good job by the crew tonight. We have Scott Maloff as our director. Richard Bartson is up here by us running the top camera. Running camera 2 is Greg Zablocki down on the floor. Student helpers are Jason Lee and Miguel Rodriguez. Miguel is a senior. Jason only a sophomore.
Well,
I'm Mike Martin, and my partner is Chris Wright.
Here's something we don't see a lot of either, Marty. South at the free throw line.
Oh, they did have 5 attempts in the first half, but this is their first attempt here in the second.
1 of 2 trip. Southwest shooting 58%, Marty. Over 50% for the ball game. They came into the game shooting 49%, and you know why. They're getting all their shots inside. They're very smart in what they're doing. They make sure that everything's nice, close range. Not too many outside shots taken by Southwest.
Wow. Southwest player way hit the deck, and then there was a whistle. I thought it was going to be a foul on Ladwig, but they got Melchard with a travel. Bolt back in, Case taking a well-deserved rest. Ladwig shot no good. Flowers with the rebound. Jones couldn't handle the ball, so what he did was he tried to tip it up to the basket, but couldn't quite get enough on it. It went out of bounds. Tough break for the Red Wings. Seven minutes left in the ball game. That's going to be a foul on Trevor Ladwig. Our next game will be on February 6th. That's next Tuesday when Preble comes to South. And then that same week on Saturday, we have the North-South game, our second one of those. Southwest hasn't missed a free throw yet, Chris. They are now 8 for 8. Make that 9 for 9.
Wow.
I was trying, it just didn't work. Govek with a 12-footer is good.
His first basket since the first basket 11 minutes ago.
When Chris is talking about his first basket, he's talking about his first basket in the second half, which was a 3-ball.
Yep.
Melchert wide open, steps into it.
You don't mind that, Marty. You just don't mind that. You can't. You got to let him shoot that. Take away the points in the paint. Oh my.
Case with a 3.
Back-to-back baskets for South. First time in the half they've had 2 trips where they made 2 baskets in a row.
Melchert feeling it. Couldn't get it. Thomas. I don't think they're going to call that. They're saying the foul happened first. They're going to get Antoine Jones pushing Ian way down to the floor. That would have been what you call a good foul.
Yep.
Preventing the 3. Ian Way going to the bench after that foul. Ooh, a little too much chirping on the Southwest bench, and they even have a 14-point lead. Ooh.
Official is ready to give it to him.
Yeah, he was going to tee him up. And I think that was the JV coach too, by the way.
I don't understand why the varsity coach isn't stepping in there and taking control.
Thomas with a good crossover move, gets it inside to Pitleski, but he couldn't get it in. Boucher with the putback does score. Govek lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Josh Govek, watch this. There we go. Good replay, Scott.
I'll tell you, Camden Thomas, you get my vote. First team all talker in conference. You're first team, you're one of the 5. Talking to opponents, talking to officials, talking. First team.
In for Southwest, Carson Landry.
South is still down 13, but they're crawling a little bit closer, Chris.
Southwest gonna run some clock, and I don't blame them.
Up shot is blocked.
That wasn't a smart shot at all.
And they're gonna get Southwest with another foul. This one's gonna go on Carson Landry.
That was a good foul call too, because he moved. If he would have just stayed there, but he kind of leaned in, that was the right call also. It's too bad he couldn't make that one, Marty. There's a lot of discussion going on tonight.
Yes, there is. Maybe too much discussion.
You know, the Southwest baseball team was the same way, Marty.
A lot of chirping.
Oh. I congratulated the kid after the game and said he was a nice player, even though we beat him and stuff. I said, you showed trying to organize. He thought I was trying to show him up or
really?
Gave me some business back. I'm like, what?
Just a bad attitude.
Yeah. That's all right, we swept them. Got a little closer here to 11. Stops, stops, and stops.
Thomas almost lost that ball, was able to pick it up. Never was a real big proponent to sitting on the ball when you have a lead, because then you kind of lose your mojo and the other team starts coming back on you.
Well, they're really good at getting it into their post.
Thomas's shot is no good. Boucher rips it away, and they're going to call a jump ball. Govek was right in there with the big guy, and arrow points Southwest's way. They will keep it.
I did not like that shot again by Thomas. Southwest coach complains just like the rest of his guys. That's a pretty athletic move.
Yeah, Boucher missed a shot, but Podleski with the rebound. Pardon me, but Podleski missed a shot. It was Boucher on the rebound. And I thought he went over the back to get that board.
He's got 8 rebounds too. 4 on the offensive end, Cole Boucher.
Boucher with 15 points. Govek with a 18-footer, hits it. Good release on that shot.
It's this end, Marty. See, and I like this idea if I'm Southwest. Why are you even throwing the ball? Wait till they come out and get you. Just hold it. You're winning by 12 and you have 4 minutes left.
How long can Coach Risto afford to sit in the zone and let him do this? Podleski driving to the back. Yeah, it's going to be on Case. 1-1.
Good news is you didn't allow an easy basket. Bad news is
they haven't missed a free throw all night.
That's it. Maybe it's the time. Maybe it's the time.
Well, if you're looking for a miss now, it'd be about as good a time as any.
Yeah, be ready to get the rebound. Be ready to get the rebound.
Oh man, Boucher kept it alive, and then Landry got the ball.
Because you didn't box out. You're lazy. I could tell right in the lane.
Thomas's layup is no good. Boucher got the ball, and we get a timeout by Southwest, trying to save the possession. 32nd timeout. There's 3:36 left. You can see that on your screen.
You know, I could just tell that the boys weren't ready to rebound on that one. I just knew it was going to happen. They just didn't look ready, and in that situation, not knowing that maybe it's a bonus instead of a 2-shot and cost you.
Well, that'll be interesting to see if they change to a man-to-man defense now, Chris. I just don't, you know, there's only 3.5 minutes left. You can't let them sit on the ball like that.
Ladwig's still in there with 4 fouls.
And Jones, Ladwig, Case, Govek, and Flowers. Oh boy, Boucher got wide open. Where was the defense?
Well, back-to-back times down the floor. You needed stops. You didn't get either, and it all happened because of offensive rebounds, too.
Jones had a look at a 3, but passed it up. Govek with an 18-footer, nails another one.
Well, I said he had hit 2 of his last 9. Well, now he's just hit 4 in a row. 27 points.
Lucas Stieber has the ball, gives it up.
There's our man-to-man, Marty.
Yes. Got to get out on him. Can't wait up. Can't lay off. There you go. Get up.
That's tough.
Yeah. Taking it to the rack. Cole Boucher. You get a look, good look at it. Pidleski, pardon me.
Yep. He's got 21.
And Ladwig falls out.
That's another thing I was thinking. Yes, you had nothing to lose, keeping them out there.
Another miss. South has got to score quick. 2.5 left. And Thomas picking up the foul. Only the 5th team foul on Southwest. That's really good.
No. Very good job, Josh. Good sense of where you're on the floor and get yourself out of that trouble.
Flowers has it. Almost lost it. Jones with a good recovery, and then he draws the foul on his way to the basket.
Well, I don't agree, Lucas Stieber, that you're standing there, because he was moving and everybody else was moving. It wasn't like you were just standing there. And he's talking to the official, too. They talk a lot.
Almost more than the announcers.
No.
Jones made that first free throw. Good picture of Antoine. Good touch. Put another one in there. And we get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, Scott. So with 2:15 left, we'll be right back.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
Here in the garage.
Closet. Shoebox. Under the bed.
Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Southwest getting ready to bring it in. South applying full court pressure. Southwest doing a good job of breaking the press, Chris. They actually had a great opportunity to.
Yeah, Melcher, good decision there, just a sophomore. Got to know who to foul now, Marty. And looking on this list, they are all good.
Yeah, Boucher just got the ball inside, but got fouled. He'll be shooting 2.
A little interesting, Marty.
Boy, oh boy, Southwest has missed their last 3 free throw attempts, Chris.
That's because we jinxed them.
Yeah, it finally worked after 9 in a row.
Oh,
wow.
Well, just gotta score quickly.
Another one by Govek, 2-pointer. He's been hot.
His last 5.
Thomas inside to Boucher, and he scores.
He's made.
Govek hard to the basket, and he draws the foul.
Boucher, I have him tonight 8 of 9 from the floor, Marty.
Wow. Govek is going to go to the line shooting free throws. Boucher, their leading scorer, has 20 points now. Podleski has 21. He's their second high scorer. So it's definitely been the 2 big guys inside with the 1-2 punch.
Josh Govek, Marty, 12 of 22 from the floor. The rest of the team has 6 for 25.
Yep, he's
24% shooting. Just 6 for 25 shooting for the rest of the Red Wings tonight.
And that free throw gives him 31 points. He's been outstanding, to say the least.
Well, here's where you well, oh, never mind.
Right up the sideline, Southwest doing a nice job of handling the press. Melchert has it.
Why aren't you? Never mind. I was going to say, get up the line.
Govek committing that foul.
Nick Larson, you're taught always protect the paint and things, but in those situations there, you got to get up in a direct line between the 2 passers. You can't worry about them getting to the paint with under 2 minutes and 11 points down. Got to get out, get deflections and steals, or otherwise you're going to lose anyways.
Landry with a 1-for-2 trip.
Gotta hurry.
Govek pulls up from 22 and nails it.
Wow.
Wowee.
He's hit his last 6.
And a quick foul with 50.3 seconds left. Good job, Scott. I see what you're doing in there.
There's a miss.
Yeah, Landry had a 1-for-2 trip last time. You know, it may not seem like much, but for Southwest, every point is another tap of the hammer into the coffin.
I'd put 5 blue shirts on number 3.
Good feed inside, but we get a whistle. Josh will be at the line shooting 1-and-1.
Second personal 8th team foul to the line number 3.
got 34.
He's going to earn her some rest.
Yeah, really. It's down to a 9-point difference. Make it 8.
Now get some subs in and foul immediately. Not.
Yeah, don't let him run clock.
And don't let Golbeck foul. Let somebody else foul. Anyway, as soon as he gets it, foul, foul, foul. Foul, 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 foul. Foul, 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 foul. Tick, 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 tick.
This is not good. Come on, guys.
Now Golbeck's got a foul, and you can't have him foul. That's. Urgh. You don't want him to foul.
Yeah, right. Why do we want him to get 4 fouls now? Stieber will be on the line, shooting a pair. In the first column, through the first half and about half of the second half, Southwest was 9 for 9. In this second column, which is second half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've only made 4 of 9 free throws. And a lot of subs coming in, Chris.
Josh Golbeck ends up 13 of 23 from the floor, Marty. And I have him with 1, 2, 3, 4 threes.
Preston Meyer, Cameron Meyer, Hunter Keister, Dante Floyd.
About a 12-minute stretch, Marty, where
Nick Larson, I think, is the 5th guy.
Where South only scored about 10 points. End of the first half, when they were up 21-16. All the way into the second half when they scored early and then too many runs. You know, you look at the score, it's not too bad, but unfortunately, it was that drought again.
Cam Meyer for 2 inside.
Just
Good
a
shot by that
game.
young man. 7-point with 10 seconds left. And they're going to let it run out. That's a final, 68-61, Southwest a winner. It was an entertaining game until South had difficulty scoring. When Golbeck got hot, it was just a little too late.
Yeah.
Finished with 35 points.
Nice night by Josh Golbeck. What do you have, 37?
Is that what he had?
That's what he ended up with.
Okay,
Not a bad night for him.
He had a bunch, that's for sure. With that, another great job by our crew tonight. And our next game is going to be next Tuesday when we're right back here for Green Bay Preble at South, and we look forward to doing that. Again, Southwest the winner, 68-61. For my partner, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.